Mr. Math here. Thanks for watching my videos. Be sure to like and subscribe, and remember to click the bell icon to be notified of updates. Hello viewers, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. We're here in the Ancient Tech Lab, just outside of Hateno Village. We were talking with Robbie there, and purchasing pictures from his compendium. We have 12 left. There's these 6 elite enemy pictures, which are, boss fights and whatnot. And then there are material pictures. Let's start with these. That muck-like, yeah, that's what I thought it was. And of course the enemy at the end of Mineru's quest. Completely forgot about that one. And the 3 different forms of Ganon. The his first appearance, his second form, and then the Dark Dragon. Let's take a look at those. Sludge-like. I wish I could refight that, because I remember I remember I did a pretty bad job of it the first time. But there's no way to refight the guy. More Gaia? Ah, right. Those things that were blocking the caldera at the peak of Death Mountain. I just flew around and destroyed them all. I didn't bother taking a picture. Seized construct. The construct that Mineru originally intended to house her spirit, it was changed into this ominous form by the magic power of the Demon King. Originally intended for construction, it is highly durable and able to withstand harsh conditions. Okay. Demon King Ganondorf. Demon King Ganon. Demon King Ganondorf second form. Demon Dragon. Okay. Now, in the previous episode, let's see, where are they? There they are. I found this. I got this picture from Robbie, and maybe I just don't remember, but I really can't recall ever meeting one of these. There were plenty of them back in Breath of the Wild. But I don't recall ever meeting one here in Tears of the Kingdom. Now, where is that? Could be down near Hyrule Village. Maybe on Cape Crescia. Do I have a picture of those gloom hands? I don't see a picture of the gloom hands here anywhere. Am I missing it? And if there is a picture of it, then I definitely have it. Okay, well, never mind. Materials. Palm fruit, wild berry, Hylian tomato, hydromelon, spicy pepper, shock fruit, splash fruit, ice fruit. Hylian shroom, sky shroom, endura shroom, stamella shroom, hardy truffle, big hardy truffle, chill shroom, sun shroom, zap shroom, rush room, iron shroom. I don't remember the name of it, but now I'm pretty sure I know what's supposed to go here. Silent shroom. Puff shroom. Herbs, dam bulb, hardy radish, big hardy radish, cool cephalina, warm cephalina, electric cephalina, swift carrot, endura carrot, fortified pumpkin, that other weird kind of pumpkin, mighty thistle, amaranth, blue nightshade, sundelion, bright bloom seed, giant bright bloom seed, mottle bud, palm flower, silent princess, coarser bee honey, Hylian pine cone, korok frond, Chuchu jelly, red Chuchu jelly, white jelly, yellow jelly, keys eyeball, fire keys eyeball, ice keys eyeball, electric keys eyeball, like stone, fire like stone, ice like stone, shock like stone, Gibdo bone. Really no idea what's supposed to go here. Bokoblin horns, Boss Bokoblin horns, Moblin horns, Lizalfos horns, Horriblin horn, that's what's supposed to go here. Blue, black, silver, Lionel Saberhorn, Lionel Macehorn, blue mane Lionel horns, white mane Lionel horns, silver Lionel horns. Okay. Soldier Construct horn, Mark II, Mark III, Mark IV, Captain Construct horn, Mark 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hinox horns, blue, black, Stalnox, Molduga jaw, Gleok flamehorn, frosthorn, thunderhorn. Obsidian Fox Fang. Oh, regular Fox Fang. You know what? I have those in inventory. good angle. Neither is that, really. That's acceptable. All right, then. Okay, so Frock's Fang. And let's see. Horriblin Horn, okay. So yeah, not sure what's supposed to go there. Endure Carrot, Weird Pumpkin. And the Attack Power Up Shroom. Attack Power Up Shroom, Endure Carrot, Weird Pumpkin. Razor Shroom, okay. Endure Carrot, Weird Pumpkin. Okay. All right. Okay, Sun Pumpkin, Endure Carrot, Razor Shroom. Alright, so there's just literally this, whatever it is. It does seem oddly selective, that there are quite a few things that I'm apparently not allowed to take pictures of. Ferocious Horn, Shard of Ferocious Spike, Light Dragon's Horn, Shard of Light Dragon Spike, Dinral's Horn, Shard of Dinral's Spike, Nadra's Horn, Shard of Nadra's Spike. Why just the horns and the spike shards, though? Why not the rest of them? I've asked that question before. Don't really have a satisfactory answer. Okay, there's just this one left. Master Sword, Tree Branch, Torch, Soup Ladle, Boomerang, Pristine Boomerang, Seabreeze Boomerang, Traveler's Sword, Pristine Traveler's Sword, Soldier's Broadsword, Pristine Soldier's Broadsword, Knight's Broadsword, Pristine Knight's Broadsword, Royal Broadsword, Pristine Royal Broadsword, Forest Dweller's Sword, Pristine Forest Dweller's Sword, Zora's Sword, Pristine Zora's Sword. Okay. Saying it twice is getting a bit irritating. So, Feathered Edge, Gerudo Scimitar, Scimitar of the Seven, only one of those, Eightfold Blade, Rusty Broadsword, only one of those too, okay, Sword of the Hero. Royal Guard Sword. White Sword of the Sky. Completely forgot about that one. I must have that on display in the house somewhere. Wooden stick. Sturdy wooden stick. Gnarled wooden stick. Lazal boomerang. Zonite sword. Strong zonite sword. Mighty zonite sword. Magic rod. Bokoblin arm. Lizalfos arm. Gloom sword. Why is the Moblin arm not with these two? Farming hoe, boat oar, giant boomerang, 2 of. Traveler's claymore, 2 of. Soldier's claymore, 2 of. Knight's claymore, royal claymore, Zora longsword, cobble crusher, boulder breaker, big Goron sword, Gerudo claymore, 8-fold long blade, dusk claymore, fierce deity sword, rusty claymore, royal guards claymore, thick stick, sturdy thick stick, gnarled thick stick, zonite longsword, strong zonite longsword, mighty zonite longsword, magic scepter, Moblin arm. Okay, that's right. That's why the Moblin arm wasn't up with those two, because those two were one-handed weapons, and the Moblin's arm's, you know, a claymore, so it's down with the claymores. Gloom club, wooden mop. Okay, we've gotten into the spears here. Farmer's pitchfork, fishing harpoon, throwing spear, traveler's spear, soldier's spear, knight's halberd, royal halberd, forest dweller's spear, Zora spear, light scale trident, feathered spear, Gerudo spear, rusty halberd, royal guard spear, long stick, sturdy long stick, gnarled long stick, zonite spear, strong zonite spear, mighty zonite spear, magic staff, gloom spear, arrows, old wooden bow, traveler's bow, soldier's bow, knight's bow, royal bow, forest dweller's bow, Zora bow, swallow bow, falcon bow, great eagle bow, Gerudo bow, Phrenic bow, royal guard's bow, dusk bow, that one I do not remember. Boko bow, spiked boko bow, dragonbone boko bow, Lizal bow, strengthened Lizal bow, steel Lizal bow, Lionel bow, mighty Lionel bow, savage Lionel bow, duplex bow, construct bow, strong construct bow, mighty construct bow, zonite bow, demon king's bow, Hylian shield, pot lid, old wooden shield, emblazoned shield, hunter shield, fisherman's shield, traveler's shield, soldier's shield, knight's shield, royal shield, forest dweller's shield, Zora shield, kite shield, Gerudo shield, radiant shield, daybreaker, shield of the mind's eye, seabreeze shield, rusty shield, royal guard's shield, boko shield, spiked boko shield, dragonbone boko shield, Lizal shield, reinforced Lizal shield, steel Lizal shield, zonite shield, strong zonite shield, mighty zonite shield, Lionel shield, mighty Lionel shield, savage Lionel shield. Okay, so that means there's just one thing left. And I really haven't the foggiest idea what it might be. I don't believe it's another like shield. Another like stone. Well, just one way to figure it out. Just the one picture. And it is an Aracuda eyeball? Hey you, can you show me your Hyrule Compendium for a second? What's all this? You completely filled out your compendium, have you? It's beautiful. You've really outdone yourself. I've got a little special something for you. Huh. A Paraglider Fabric. Tough handmade fabric bearing a Pura pad design. It looks like it could be used to make a paraglider. Bam! Now you can use the Pura pad's other features to help you in your adventures. I was already doing that, Robbie, but thanks for the advice, I suppose. Yeah, Aracuda eyeball. Okay. Aracuda eyeball. Fuse attack power 4. Hearts recovered. No restorative effect. Unique cooking effects. Effect duration 1 minute 20 seconds. Plus 1 minute 20 seconds. Right. That's everything. Okay. Everything in the compendium. Alright. Well then. Next, we are going down to Hateno Village proper and checking out the dye shop, where we can dye our clothes different colors, and I believe that's where we also go to swap Paraglider fabrics. Let's be on our way. And here we are, Hateno Village proper, and it's raining. It should not be raining. The weather bar says that it's supposed to be sunny. It'll stop in a minute or two, but that's still really annoying. Not just because the weather bar says sunny rather than rain, but also because it doesn't happen in reverse. If the weather bar says rain, it never stops for any amount of time until the full time has run its course. Alright, this is the dye shop, isn't it? Sage. Sag. Okay, those posters up on the wall, I guess that's showing stuff that creates those particular colors. Sapphires, blue ice Lizalfos tails. Oh, I'm not giving up any of those. Ice shrooms. Blue nightshade, that's what that's called. I think that's the color I want to use for what I have in mind. If you're looking to add some color to your wardrobe, you found the right place. Hue do you do? Welcome to Kochi Dye Shop, where we live to dye. Huh? Hooey, that's a lovely paraglider you got there. I might have mentioned this, but we started offering a fabric rework service. Bring me some fabric and I can rework your paraglider with flying colors. Dyeing clothes to the color of your choice, or reworking paragliders with some new cloth. Either way, it'll take just 20 rupees. I don't want to dye these clothes. I have another outfit in mind. Let's start with the paraglider. This is your first time reworking a paraglider, is it? Don't worry, I'll do all the work. You just hand over the fabric and leave the rest to me. So which fabric do you have in mind today? It's kind of neat looking. Not that one. That's an interesting looking one. Deliberately made to look kind of rough. CC fabric. Addison fabric. That's a really weird looking one. Too weird for my taste. Robbie's fabric. Colton's fabric. Yiga fabric. Ooh. Where did I get that one? Let's go with this one. If you're fine with that one, then slip me 20 rupees and we'll get started. Will I lose the fabric itself? You know, should I decide to switch to something else? Thanks for the business. This won't take a moment. No watching paint dry for you. Setting the fabric, ready to launch. That'll do her. Looking forward to your next visit. Now go out and paint the town red. Okay. Right, well. Senna. Someday a second store. Oh, hi. Welcome to Kochi Dye Shop. I've seen you before, right? Right. You're a regular with us. I mean, in my book, anyone who shows up more than once counts as a regular. Anyway, you know the drill. My hubby's the dyer around here, not me. All this activity is getting to be a problem. I mean, I'm grateful to Cece that our shop has taken off like this, but every day is so exhausting now. Alright. So, what I want to play around with is this one. Greetings and saturations. Oh, he has a side quest. Hey, I got a favor to ask. It's not enough for me to just rework with fabric you bring me. I want to dye my hand at making my own patterns. Just like Cece. Of course, hers are all original designs. And making fabrics from scratch seems like a lot of hard work. But that's where Hugh come in. Could you cast around for some reference material I could use as inspiration? First, I'm thinking I want to see visuals of that monster they call a Chuchu. That kind of Chuchu is everywhere, even just outside the village, but I'm too paint hard to get near them. I think if I could see a regular Chuchu myself, not a fire Chuchu or an ice Chuchu, it could help a lot. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. But first, Har he har ha. If you're not a pigment of my imagination, you must be a customer. Dyeing clothes to the color of your choice or reworking paragliders with the new cloth. Either way, just 20 rupees. Dye these clothes. Now then, I can either dye your clothes or remove the dye from the... Okay. I was kind of wondering about that. So if I don't like it, for whatever reason, I can just have him return it to normal. Okay. But yeah, I want to dye these. Wonderful. Now go wait up there. I'll be just a minute. It's the Hateno tradition to dye a person's whole outfit from head to toe all at once. Alright, choose your dye color or go ahead and change clothes. Choose a color. Okay, so I could change clothes before doing this. What? Wait, what? I don't want to change these. No, I don't want to change these. Fine. Why am I not allowed to dye these? Okay, fine. I don't like the color on these. Let's try changing this one. Alright, choose your dye color wisely, or do you want to change clothes again? Choose a color. Which dye color would you like? Okay, oh, it shows me a preview. That would almost be appropriate, yellow, since they like bananas so much. Orange, gray, brown, light yellow, crimson, peach. That one just looks ridiculous. Crimson. Okay, crimson is slightly darker than red. And yellow is just more saturated than light yellow. Light blue versus navy. It doesn't really say blue to me. That looks more like green and kind of a bluish green, but still green. Let's go with this one. Choose 5 ingredients. Okay. Blue nice. I'm never going to use these. ₹20. Okay. Thanks for the business. Alright, now hold your breath. By the tints, we hardly ever get this color to come out. You look great. Do you find this palatable? If you'd like to do a re-dye, just let me know. No, I like it. It's a lot nicer. Yeah. Okay. That was fun. Right then. This guy wants me to photograph a Chuchu, does he? He said there were some right outside of town. He's probably right. There are lots of Chuchus everywhere. It's the mayor guy. Well, well, hello. The hometown Hateno vegetables we raise are sold at the general store now. Have you thought about taking some with you on your travels? These sun pumpkins grew without a hitch, which is a good sign for all of us here. What about my little farm? How's it doing? Doing pretty well. Look at this. They're healthy and ripe. Aren't they beauties? It's so good to see the planties I took special care to grow all ready for the harvest. If you want to rotate crops after this, we can talk about it after you're done harvesting. Drink up the sun, planties. So let's plant something else. Okay. Don't have many of these. What other choices do we have? She said she's not very good at growing these. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. Okay, yeah, there isn't. Let's try hydromelons. Koroks that used to be here stole my car! I remember these guys. The blighters. Oh, look at that. There's some Chuchus right there. Literally right there. If I choose keep old picture, will it still... Okay, yeah, I do still have the picture. We're good. I do not need to use a Master Sword on the blasted Chuchu. And what kind of Chew jelly do we have? Looks like we could use more yellow jelly. Okay. No. Oh, come on, you blasted. There we go. And before I forget, I should actually fuse something to this sword. Sure. Nothing suspicious yet. Perks and fashion. Okay, Die Man. Did you bring me some reference material for a Chuchu pattern? I have indeed. Oh, so that's a Chuchu. I can feel the inspiration bleeding into reality. I'll start developing this pattern at once. All done. With your help, I've made a very pretty pattern. You can have the fabric I worked up as thanks. Chuchu fabric. Tough fabric bearing a Chuchu design looks like it could be used to make a paraglider. I knew I'd get a different result with some quality reference. I bet you I could make other patterns too. In fact, I made a list of patterns I'd like to dye out. When you get your hands on anything I might use as a reference, come on in and show it to me. If I have the reference, I can make an original pattern for you to walk out the door with. Okay, I'd like to see that list again, please. Okay. Every day is a good day to die. Nice, twisted Star Trek reference there. But you don't look like a Klingon to me. Right. It's kind of irritating that he won't show me that list again. But I definitely saw Eldin Ostrich. Let's see. There are a lot of places where those could be. Let's start here. Yeah, this was a fine idea. I got the Yiga outfit looking a lot nicer, and I found something else I can do. If only I could see that blasted list again. That is kind of irritating that I can't open it back up whenever I want. Let's see, where might I find an Eldin Ostrich? I just noticed I don't have these guys out. Tulin probably would have pinged him by now if I had. Okay, so Eldin Ostrich. Let's see. Oh. That actually does look better than the old one. Alright, let's see. What else? There was at least one of the bears on the list. What? Oh. He actually did get a punch. Didn't actually want that, but thanks, I suppose. Yunobo, I did not want you to do that. You killed my butterfly, you jerk. I was jabbing the A button to try to pick it up. Dear, are those guys on the list? No, they aren't. Well, these metal balls are decent early game fuse items. Definitely better than that. Okay, so, as I was saying previously, at least one of the different kinds of bears is on this guy's list. And I vaguely remember there was, let's see, no, it wasn't down here, it was up here. I think there's a bear right here in this little grove. Let's go see if we can grab a picture of it. It's going to be cold. I shall have to change clothes once I get there. First, the snow boots, so I'm not at a speed disadvantage. Let's see, where am I going? Over there. Okay, so that guy's not worth paraglider, it would seem. Nor those guys, it would seem. You can just go away, thank you. Oh, darn it, I didn't want the meat to freeze. Ah, you. Go away, all of you. Oh no, get out of the way, you stupid. Definitely want to keep the old picture. But okay, so that's an ostrich, and that's a Grizlemaw Bear. And I'm done with this one. Now, shoot a bear, and not only do you get some really good meat, you also tend to get salmon. No salmon. Did get some good meat, though. I was correct about that. Normally there's some ice breath Lizalfos out here. I was rather hoping to find some, so that I could try to make them drop their tails. That looks like one right over there. Let's get these guys out of the way. A lot of these blasted guys around. He did not drop his tail. That is very disappointing. He did drop a long stick, which I don't really need, but I'll leave it for the time being. No, actually, I won't. Pretty ridiculous looking weapon, but pretty good attack power on that sucker. Alrighty then. Sure got distracted. Yeah, I don't see anything else. Of course, visibility is pretty bad right now. Yeah, I don't see anything else. Right then, back to Hateno for us. Yeah, this is the correct one. Back to Hateno for us. And we talked to the guy at the dye shop to see what he thinks about these photographs we were bringing him. Maybe he'll show us the list again. That is kind of irritating that I can't see the list whenever I want. Absolutely should be allowed. So this is it, the Kochi Dye Shop. Just like they say, it's a smartly designed shop with smartly dressed employees. Fitting considering this is where Cece got her start. I can't quite decide what clothes to have them dye, or what colors I want. I guess I should figure that out first. Listen to us hemming and hawing over every decision. The joys of fashion, huh? Okay. Have a new reference. Ooh, that's a Grizlemaw Bear, all right. Would you look at that? Now that's what I would call inspiring. I'll start developing this pattern at once. All done. With your help, I've made a very pretty pattern. You can have the fabric I worked up as thanks. Grizlemaw Bear Fabric. Tough fabric bearing a Grizlemaw Bear design. An Eldin Ostrich. It's picture perfect. Way to get my creative juices flowing again. I'll start developing this pattern at once. All tone. I put dye, sweat, and tears into this magnificent beauty. You can have the fabric I worked on as thanks. Come on, show me the list, you jerk. Oh wow, that kid yawns really loud, doesn't he? Why is it so difficult to show me the blasted list? What happened to the rest of them? We worked the paraglider. Okay. There we go, yeah. Stallnox fabric, really. Okay, here I finally find myself a new quest. Horse, Kuko, Aracuda, Stallnox, Lionel, Gleok. Would any old Lionel do, or does it have to be a plain old red Lionel? Ditto the Gleok. Well, that's going to have to wait for next episode, because I'm out of time with this one. Alright then. Well, I found myself a new thing to do. Somehow I'm not surprised. Okay, well, viewers, thank you very much for watching Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Nicely productive episode. I got a bunch of weapons upgraded, although I still have a couple of Royal Guard spears that I could work on. And this, for that matter. But anyway, I did a bunch of weapon upgrading, and I got the entire Hyrule Compendium. No, wait, weapon upgrading was the previous episode, wasn't it? But anyway, I got the entire Hyrule Compendium done, and did some clothes dyeing and paraglider reworking, and now I've found out a method of getting some more paraglider fabrics, which I'm going to see to in the next episode. So, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.